Welcome back to the Coach's Griddle. Tonight we're doing something different. We are not cooking on the griddle. We are going to fry some wings. So the first thing I do is get ready to flour up my wings. I put about 2-3 cups of flour in a Ziploc bag, but I'm going to put some seasonings in the flour so it's actually on the wings besides just the sauce that I'll use as well. So first thing, I'm going to put some onion powder. Garlic powder. Some all-purpose seasoning. Some seasoned salt. And then some black pepper. Alright, once you get done doing that, you can seal your bag up. And you're going to mix this all up so it's in your flour. And that way it coats all of your wings, gives them a little extra flavor. Alright, so now I'm going to chop up my wings. We bought the full thing of wings here, the full wings. I'm going to cut the tips off and cut them into the flats and the drums. So now that I've cut up all my wings, I am going to put them in flour. So real simple in the bag, most people know how to do this. I just dump 4 or 5 wings in there, as many as you want. You don't want to do too many because it doesn't coat very good if you do too many. Make sure you seal it up good. And just start tossing it in. Make sure each wing gets good and coated. Now something I do that I think makes my wings better is I will double flour them. And what I mean by that is I'm going to flour them this first time. I'm going to put them in the fridge for about 30 minutes and let them soak up the flour, and then right before I get ready to cook them, I actually get them out and re-flour them so that they have a little bit of extra crunch when you cook them. The good thing about the chicken being a little bit wet is that it soaks up the flour. Normally I would put cayenne pepper in my flour to give it a little extra spice, but since the wife and kids are eating, I'm not putting any cayenne pepper in it. Alright, so that's all the wings. As you can see, got them all floured up. Now I'm going to wrap them up and put them in the fridge until I get ready to cook, and then I will flour them one more time. Okay, so it's probably been about 45 minutes since I put flour on these first time, if you can see, it's soaked up the flour, which is good. I'm actually going to put all of these back in the flour bag again and toss them around, because I'm getting ready to cook. My fryer is outside heating up. I'm going to heat it up to about 350, and I'll cook these for about, usually cook wings for about 10 to 12 minutes. They're usually good at that range. And I'm going to leave these inside of this bag as I start to cook them, just so that they stay in the flour, so when I pull them out they got plenty of flour on them. So if you've never double floured your wings and you like fried wings, try it. It's pretty good. Since they're all in here, you really got to shake it up and move them around to make sure they get coated good. Be careful not to rip your bag. Don't want flour all over the house. And as you can see, they get good and covered and good and coated, which just makes them come out better. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start frying them. Once I start frying them, I'm going to start my barbecue sauce. And to do my barbecue sauce, all I do is melt some butter in a pot, pour some spicy honey barbecue in there with them, and then I put some more honey inside of there, and also put some seasonings in there a little bit. I would do mine spicy, but since the kids will be eating, I won't do it too spicy. I'll probably even just do some wings for the kids that are just fried with no barbecue or hot sauce on them. So let's get started here in a minute. So while my oil is heating up outside, I'm going to go ahead and get the butter melting in here for my sauces. So I'm going to do some spicy honey barbecue. I put about 2 tablespoons of butter to melt down, and I'm also going to do a lemon pepper. I'll put about 2, maybe 2.5 tablespoons of butter in my lemon pepper. So I want this to melt down. Once it melts down, I'll put my barbecue sauce in there and some honey, and in there I'll put some lemon pepper seasoning. So I got these melting down. I don't want them to get too hot. Biggest thing is just getting the butter to melt. I think the butter helps when you're trying to get it to stick to the wings. Definitely helps. So pretty much for the lemon pepper, all I use is just some butter and then the lemon pepper seasoning. My lemon pepper wings, my butter is melted. I'm just going to put a good amount of lemon pepper seasoning. And I'm going to keep the heat on low. I'll actually probably cut it off for a little bit while I'm cooking the wings, because I don't want it to burn. Probably going to use about a tablespoon of seasoning. Pretty much just stir it up in the butter, and that's about it. And once you coat the wings, it'll get all the seasoning and have some lemon pepper wings. Alright, so for my spicy honey barbecue wings, I have some spicy honey barbecue sauce. Pretty simple. One of the keys is making sure you got some butter. It helps to stick to the wings. So I put a good bit in there. I like my wings to be very saucy, as you can see. and get it stirred up so it mixes with the butter. And then the other thing I'm going to add is some honey. This is honey from a teacher in Elberton that had some honey last year. And the honey was a little bit crystallized. If you'll take your honey, if it crystallizes, and just put it in a bowl or some kind of container with some hot water, it will go back into a liquid form and get rid of the crystals. Alright, so all I'm going to do is leave this on low heat while my wings are cooking. Continue to stir it up to get everything mixed together, and then I will pour it on top of my wings once they finish and coat them up in a big metal bowl. This is our view tonight. The sun's setting over the trees. Pretty bright outside, looking out over the water. So we got our fryer. It's up to 347. It's ready to go. It's almost 350, not quite there, but that's about where I want it. And all I'm going to do now is add some wings to the basket. So I don't want to overfill my basket. You don't want to. I actually just got this fryer about 2 days ago. As you can see, double battering them up in the flour. Gets a lot of flour on there. I'll go ahead and get them down in the water, in the grease. Pour the water, grease, and then I'll get some more in there with them. I don't want to take forever to cook. Alright, there we go. Y'all can see that. It is going to town. Cover back. I'm going to change my time to about 10 minutes. And if they're not quite done at 10 minutes, I'll do it for another minute or two. Alright, so my wings have been cooking for about 10 minutes. As you can see, they're pretty brown. Let them cook for about another minute or two. And then take them off. So my wings have finished up. Let them drain for a second, and then we'll put them in my bowl. Also got to let my fryer heat back up. So here's our view as the sun has went down below the trees. It's a much more peaceful look. Favorite thing about our house is getting to look out over the water. So our oil has heated back up to 350 again. I'm going to put the last bit of our chicken in there, and once this finishes cooking, I am going to cook some fries, and that'll be it for tonight. Been wanting wings for a while. Hadn't been having them at the grocery store. And also my other fryer, we lost the power cord to it. So a really good friend of mine, somebody I look up to a lot, had this fryer at his house. He had got them, he was selling them at a really good deal, and I was able to get one from him, and he would not even let me pay him. And I definitely appreciate it. So let's get these last few going. Put them on for about 10 or 12 minutes. Alright, so this last batch of wings are finishing up. Going to take them off, let them drain, and then I'm going to take them inside, let them sit for just a minute before I put some barbecue sauce and some lemon pepper on them. Fry it up good and brown. So our fryer is heated back up to right at 350, a little over. I'm going to get my fries going, and this will be the last thing I cook. While my fries are cooking, I'm going to go inside and get my wings seasoned up. Always cook too much. So now let's go inside and put these on for about 8 minutes, and then we'll see how they do. Get our wings. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is my lemon pepper wings. I have some butter and lemon pepper seasoning. I'm just going to coat them on here and then stir them up in there. I only have a couple of lemon pepper wings because my wife likes those. I don't really like lemon pepper. And that's it. That's all you got to do to have some lemon pepper wings. Alright, now so I'm going to do my barbecue wings. I set about 4 wings out for the kids. They may try some with sauce on them. Brought my barbecue sauce up to a boil, and so it's pretty hot. I'm going to coat them and toss them in it. If you like good barbecue wings, this is the way to go. So once they pour it on, just stir them in until they get good and coated. I got a little bit too much sauce because I usually cook a lot more wings, but since it was just us tonight, I didn't cook as many. And these do have a little bit of spice to them, so they're pretty good. Got a little mixture of sweet and spicy in them. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you'll get some tips. If you got any tips for cooking wings, definitely leave a comment and let me know. Appreciate y'all watching. Thanks.